When you talk about top tag team action, you're talking about the International Wrestling Association. And with me right now is one of the top tag teams in the entire world, and that, of course, being the Love Brothers and their manager, Al Costello.
Ronnie, old chap, it's always a pleasure when we're afforded the opportunity of imparting some of our gifts of skills, knowledge of metal, or repertoire holes, and immeasurable thirst of combat to those less endowed by nature than ourselves. So let these blokes, drongos, and mud galahs do their best and primp their feathers, as my two cobbers, Reginald and Hartford, will proceed to punish and obliterate them. They will, under my guidance, tear loose with such a velocity, such a elliptical trajectory, when it lands on the cleft of their chin, it will knock their medulla oblongata off their pericardium, cure them of chronic dandruff, and knock out 4 of their impacted wisdom teeth. In other words, we're going to knock their bloody blocks off, old chap.
Very well said,
Thank you,
old
old
chap.
chap. Thank you.
Very well said. I can tell you this, you might not like what we do out there. You might not appreciate our methods of wrestling, but I can promise you this, and this is a solemn promise. You are going to see action and excitement coming and going. Am I right, Al?
Absolutely, old chap.
What do you think of us? You've seen us a few good times. Do you appreciate what we're saying right now? Give us your opinion.
Well, I think
That's enough. Now let me carry on what I was going to say. This is a glorious opportunity to come out and see the world's most exciting athletes. We make Joe Namath look like a Cub Scout. And wasn't that well said? Now listen to my brother Hartford, who is one of the better speakers in this business.
We are the world's most exciting tag team.
How about that? Now, let me tell you something else. Al here, who is one of the finest managers in the world, have taken 2 who were the greatest, who are now phenomenal. And Al, I want you to say a few more words about the great ones, the loved ones.
We shall
stand aside, here come the loves.
We shall pulverize, eradicate, demolish, and destroy all our opponents and drive them right through the mat. In other words, we're the greatest tag team this side of the black stump. In other words, we're the epitome of the millennium, the greatest. The greatest.
I think you don't have to bring up the black stump routine. We might get bottles thrown at us. But I can tell you this much.
What about the whistle?
Very well said. The whistle is what we now relate to. When he blows the whistles, it's a matter of codes. And every time he gives a double whistle, that means we go in and do the job. I don't mean do the job. We do the job on the opponents.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're like the cream in a bottle of milk. Doesn't matter how you shake that blooming bottle, the cream always rises at the top. And who are the cream? Reginald, Hartford, and yours truly, the fabulous kangaroo. Cheerio, old chaps. Bye-bye. What's that, mate?
Anything else?
Oh, I thought we were off. I can go on at length, yes.
Any more oratory from the famous Reginald Love?
I don't like we say. This man's got the personality of a manure fly. When he carries on talking to me looking like that, he's got a blank look in his eye.
Let's go up to the ring with more action.
Cheerio,
Thank you.
cheerio.
And do the job.